my order here.
Sure, no problem.
We are waiting, the first thing we need to be able to proceed to search the other 5 devices. The phone is done. We're going to move on to the other devices, but we are waiting for Mr. Tellis' side to sign the revised protocol that we circulated. The revised protocol, you may recall, just add some team members so we can try to get through this faster. So I'm not sure where that stands with them. So, but we need to get that signed before we can move on with the review.
I can't speak to that. I did not sign that at my client's direction. He's concerned that this, at the pace in which this matter is moving along, it could be months, if not years, before we're done with the review. He wants to proceed to trial. We've already addressed my position in reference to that. The phone is done. Additionally, my client, within the discovery, there's an email from Detective Jaffe concerning the phone, wherein it shows that on September 4th, 2022, there had been a review on the part of Metro of Mr. German's phone. My client's of the position that there's been a review for any exculpatory evidence that there was, Metro would have turned it over. He wants to proceed to trial as quickly as possible.
So with regard to that, Mr. Draskowicz is correct. There was a cursory review of the phone by Detective Jaffe. The state in no way is representing that represents a thorough review for Brady purposes. And we're not representing that any exculpatory information was searched by Detective Jaffe or that he was even tasked with doing that. It was at the very, very beginning of the case, and we have no idea what else is in the phone, so we will not say that that is a review for exculpatory evidence.
So we're at a standstill? I mean, because this stuff is going to get searched regardless. So if you want to send a court over, I'll sign it.
Okay, we'll submit what we circulated to Your Honor today.
Okay.
Your Honor, just to clarify too, the new simulation would add people, but there's already 10 people that could be searching the other 5 devices. I mean, it would be better to have 20, I guess. It's taking so long, but.
I know you told me you were going to add 10 people. Is that correct? So
Yeah.
how many total now?
Looking at Ms. Kissinger, do you know how many we have total?
17, maybe 20?
Something like that,
Okay.
yes.
And they're at a standstill?
Well, the problem is, Your Honor, we didn't want to, we thought this would be a relatively easy thing to proceed into, and we didn't realize we were going to get a hold up on Mr. Tellis' side. We would like to do this in an organized way and proceed with all of the team and divide them up. So that's why we haven't gotten ahead of ourselves with the protocol team that's currently in place.
Okay, so what about everything that was on the phone?
So the phone has been searched. We produced a privilege log to the other side.
Okay.
They had some issues with the privilege log. We had a very productive conversation with them last week about how we might resolve those issues. So that's an ongoing discussion. In terms of extraction from the phone, we're not going to be able to use the procedure that Metro and the VA have suggested. Because that would require people to look at the phone. I mean, look at the devices, look at the information. So we don't want to risk our privilege there, and so we're going to have an outside vendor do the extraction. We had a good discussion with them last week. The cost is not going to be that much, but there's still the issue of who is going to pay for this that we need to sort of work out. I believe Ms. Weckerly is going to talk to her folks about that and get back to us, so that's an ongoing discussion that we're still having.
Okay, so the phone is searched, but nobody has any of the documents, correct? We just have a privilege log.
Correct.
And Mr. Draskowicz has a copy of the privilege log?
We do.
Okay. But we can't get any of the documents yet.
Well, we need to finish with this, figuring out the extraction process, who's going to pay for it, and then my understanding is from the vendor it will run pretty quickly, and we should be able to get something produced quickly.
Okay, if you want to send the order over, I'll sign the order.
We'll send it today.
Proceed on the other devices. And then how long do you think it's going to take?
Ashley, you want to jump in here? You may have more information on that.
I don't have any more information on that.
Okay.
I think it's gonna take getting into the devices and getting a sense of the rhythm and tempo, and then we can do some math to get a more refined estimate, but I think at this point, we have to go with the estimate that we've already given, which I think is 6 to 8 months. But now we'll have a much bigger team. We gave that estimate with the original 6-person team. But I think it's premature to tell you, oh, we'll be done in September, for example. I don't think we're there quite yet, but I think hopefully soon we will be there.
And with that, I'd like to set a trial date if we can.
Sure.
I'm assuming both sides at least want a trial date pending that we're working towards.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
End of the summer, July, August. I can give you whatever you all want. I just don't want to, I want to give you a realistic trial date.
I understood. We had discussed potential try dates. I went and visited Mr. Tellis yesterday. He's obviously wanting a July date as soon as possible.
So we can set it in July. That doesn't seem very realistic, given where we're at with the
Well,
devices.
that'd be 4 months. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Your Honor, I'm not going to be available in July.
How about 1st of August?
August is fine.
Yeah, but, Your Honor, just for the record, we don't know how long it's going
Right.
to take. That may not be enough time, so but
I understand. I
we'll
just
do our
think it's
best.
important to have a trial date that we're working towards.
Understood.
Calendar call is going to be July 30th. Oh, I'm sorry, Judge.
That's okay.
And you want to start? Status check trial readiness is going to be May 1st at 8:30. Pre-trial conference is going to be July 16th at 8:30. Calendar call, July 30th at 8:30. Jury trial, August 5th, 10:30.
Thank you.
Anything else before our next hearing?
Not at the statement.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.